Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Solomon, good morning. All right. It's good to have you guys this morning. Okay, so we'll do our normal weekday review, right? Probably 20 minutes, and now we all take our questions and answers and look person from there. It's a very wonderful morning, and the markets presented to us a very profitable week ahead. So let me go on by sharing my screen. Um, right, my screen. Good. If you can see my screen, you can let me know in the comment box, okay? Or also let me know in our WhatsApp group. All right. So what do we have in stock this week? Um, I was so pained by the movement that happened overnight on JPY pairs because they presented a very wonderful scenario that would have made money from. So I will just look at them briefly and we'll look at what we want to trade for the week. So JPY pairs, I was looking at Euro JPY. I was looking at that pair on Friday. I couldn't take position, right? But this morning the guy crushed as well. So look at Euro JPY. Basically, JPY pairs are going to sell. Euro JPY, let's start with weekly. Weekly. Now, someone might ask, why weekly? I personally don't go to weekly every time I want to analyze, right? I go to weekly, let me say once, probably once in 2 months, or in case maybe. Okay, so JPY, we still have a perfect scenario here, which I was looking at. I was talking to one of us, my bishop in the group, on this thing. JPY found itself on weekly zone. These are the kind of trades that you should be able to mark only because it will go a long way. Find itself on a weekly zone, right? And RSI is on 70. In fact, if you look carefully, remember the main trend is a sell because of this black and yellow box. So this yellow box here is just what we call minor pullback, right? So see the yellow box again in the direction of the major trend is called trend continuation. So you see, JPY was on weekly zone, right? RSI 70, daily zone, you see daily zone contested, right? On daily also, RSI is at 60, 69, right? And that's not all. If you listen when I talked about divergence, you can see here, market is making a higher movement, while RSI is making what? A lower movement. So it's a perfect trade. Okay? So, but this morning I have slept, right? I don't sleep when it happened. So you see what happened here? So let me remove these things I do here. Yeah, no use. Let me remove. Sorry. Mm. So see what happened here from 4 hours time frame we had that alert. This alert came around it is 12, 2 hours difference. For around 2 a.m. this morning. All of us should be sleeping, right? And the reason why I don't miss this trade because I did not analyze my trade last night. If I have done that, I would have picked up. All right, so see it here. That's the alert we need. Remember, it's on weekly zone, daily, weekly RSI above 70, daily divergence. It's a very, very good trade. Very good trade, right? And stop loss here, 41 pips. Currently, it has sold 69 pips, right? And that's not just all. Basically, all JPY pairs did that. CHF JPY, CHF JPY. Mm, let's do it this way. Good. This guy normally is bullish. It's a one-time bullish pair, right? So this one is again. Market is at what? Above 772. We come to daily. On daily, we are also having daily divergence. See it here. Market making higher high, and our oscillatory indicator, which our RSI is making what? Lower low. And I also talked to one of the webinars that there are cases whereby market doesn't need to be on a daily zone. As long as daily RSI don't go above 70 on daily or weekly, you should be looking for sell opportunities, even if it's not on a zone, right? Yes. So that's what happened this guy. And even I saw it would have taken that trade. I want to believe this. From 4 hours time frame, that's your alert. Stop loss 59 pips currently is on 63, and it will sell down to this point. In fact, if you ask me personally, based on this daily movement, this guy will sell down to this point. So the RSI can also sell down to 30. Remember, price moves from zone to zone and from one oscillatory point to another. How do I mean? If price start moving on RSI 70, it will get to 50 is a must, or 30 before the buy. If price start moving from 30, it will get to 50, RSI is a must, before a sell or continuous buy. Okay, so JPY pair actually has their sells, right? So if I was to be you, what I would simply do, I would just go to 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame and be looking for sell opportunities. How do I mean? By tomorrow, you might likely have a pullback this week. I'm just saying, right? A pullback this week, you will see a sell yellow box and black arrow around here telling you sell continuation, right? You look for your alert and you join the sell. Okay? One thing about forex is this: market does not move in a straight line. Okay? There's always be a pullback to deceive people, then to continue. Okay? So that's for JPY pairs. They are actually in a sell trend. Okay, so what do I have this week? I'm looking at basically two things. I'm looking at Euro card, I'm looking at Euro SND, I'm looking at GBP card. All these guys for yourself. And Euro SND, this is my demo account, right? There's not much money here. So Euro SND, what do we have on Euro SND? Let's go. Now on monthly, we are already above what? 70 RSI. Still inside monthly area, though it has closed above the monthly zone, right? That's not an issue. What we'll be looking at is how do this monthly candle close? Okay, I am speculating by end of the tomorrow, today and tomorrow. Okay, by end of today and tomorrow, which is 30th, right? This monthly candle should come back to this red zone. So monthly is above 70, right? I'm not going to be looking for a buy on this pair, actually, personally. Okay, except on the condition that monthly closes above here. But I rather wait than to buy this pair. It's already above. Okay, so weekly also is above, and weekly is doing weekly divergence. You can see above 70 here, right? Market came down. Market has made a higher high now above the previous high, but RSI did not make a higher price. So we're having monthly RSI 70, weekly divergence. Then let's go to daily. So on daily, we have daily above 70, right? Daily above 70. So what I should be looking personally for myself, I'm looking for sell opportunities on this pair. So any H4 alert I see, I will strike. Now, why H4 alerts? In pairs like this, whereby market is already at weekly zone, daily zone, monthly zone, you shouldn't be looking at H1 to enter that trade, because H1, which is 1 hour or 30 minutes, can still go up, but once 4 hours confirms the trend has been established. Why do I say that? In our previous video, I said that 4 hours start a trend and 4 hours establish a trend, right? There's going to be a change. There's going to be a change, right, in a market movement. It starts from 4 hours. Okay, so pace like this, when market is above on weekly or monthly and the rest of that, look at 4 hours time frame for alerts, right? Remember, this pair have taken us out on many occasions. Okay, so I'm going to look for 4 hours time frame to confirm this pair, and I will strike. Look at 4 hours. Also, 4 hours has been on above 70 since 18th of this month. That's 10 days now, right? And look at the movement here. Let me show you. Look at the movement here. The movement here is not like normal movement. It's struggling, right? The momentum is not consistent. You see it here? It's struggling. It's more like in a channel. The same thing happened on JPY. See it here, JPY. You can see it here. It's struggling. There is no even movement. You see, let me show you. If you see the candles are struggling, they are not consistent. They don't see, if you look at from this point up, you can see consistency in the market movement, in the candles, right? So you're struggling, okay? So I'm waiting for 4 hours alert on this pair, and I'll call this trade for us to enjoy actually, right? Now that's for you, SND. Please sell. Why? We have talked about it before. We are still on weekly zone. You see it here, weekly zone, monthly zone. You see it, RSI 70, weekly zone, RSI 70. Now, daily, we are on daily. Daily has even confirmed a sell on this week resistance. If you see a weak area on daily, it's not 4 hours and the rest of that. So, if you come to 4 hours, you will see that actually a weak area is verified. Okay, it's verified. So personally for me, Eurocard is a sell. I will gladly sell here from this point, two stop loss above 50 pips, 51 pips, and allow the market to run. Okay, so Eurocard is a sell, is a sell for me. Okay, so Eurocard sell, Euro SND sell, but Euro SND make 4 hours alert. Okay, but on Eurocard, it's already confirmed. Okay, you can sell half stop loss around 1.6372. Then the last but not the least is GBP card. GBP card, let's check that. G card. Let's get back to our analysis. G card on weekly, on daily, it's been on daily zone, right? It needs to touch 30. Monthly, monthly has done monthly divergence. See it here. So it's a very, very beautiful trade. See it here. Monthly divergence. High, low, high. See it here. This candle is high, but after is low, and this other candle is so high. So market is going high this way, and RSI is going what? Low this way. Clean divergence. And can I shock you? Once this market sets to move, this guy should sell down to this point. That one is calculated because it's monthly divergence. So I'm looking for only a sell entry, sell trades on this guy. Sell trades. So how do I go about that? I cannot sell from this verified resistance. I'll rather wait for price to do like this. Just go up small around here. Okay. RSI will now come to what? 70. So I can now sell and RSI will now do what? Come back down. Okay. So Euro SND sell, go 4 hours alert. Euro card has confirmed already for a sell. G card is a sell also. That's what I'm looking at for this month. I mean for this particular week. Right? And I'm looking for a swing. Then we're already on Euro AUD USD buy. We entered this buy from last week, right? Now see what will happen here now. This buy here is currently at 50% RSI. That's why when you look at this guy, you see the candles are struggling. It's normal. The general market is coming from 30% RSI or 70. If it gets to 50, it will struggle. That's why I say 50% can be a form of resistance or support, right? It can be any of these two. So for you, AUD USD, currently it is struggling at that area because of that 50% RSI, but it will blow up. Okay, it will blow up, right? It will blow up. That's why we are inside. We went around this area last week, so currently we should be around the 26 pips, but it's a swing market, right? I'm holding. Market should buy to this point by end of the week, probably from now till Wednesday, right? Because this 50% is struggling. Now, how do I know it will break this 50%? Unlike what happened here, market came back, came here, went down again. See it here, market do like this, came here, 50%, went down again. Now, there's a law that states that whenever this happens twice, the second time or the third time, market will break it up. Let me show you where that law happened. Let me show you. Okay. See it here. You can see what happened here. Market was buying from this 30 into 50, struggle, came back again to 30. What happened? It blew it up. Just blew the place up, right? So there's going to be a struggle, yes, definitely, but we are not perturbed, right? We are not worried because it's going to blow it. So AUD USD for me is still a buy, right? What's the name again? I send USD card. Yes, I send this trade USD card to sell. Let me show you something. Right? So I send this card based on this 4 hours alert. Okay? RSI is already above what? 70 from last week, 70, 70, 70 again. So alert came, we are going down. I envisage this market to go down to LO2, LO2, LO1. Okay. Then what else again do I send? GDP USD is a buy now, normal. You see the reason why I love 4 hours. I will always say this: we have different kinds of traders, right? Maybe I myself, okay. Sometimes I can do 1 hour as the case may be, but I'm telling you that for sure, in terms of higher probability, you see weekly cycle trading, you see swing trading following 4 hours, it has more than 89% profitability. Without having the patience to enter the trade, right? So GU is buying, EU also is struggling here. See EU struggling with what? That 50% RSI and is on his resistance zone, but it will blow it up. Yeah, it's going to blow it up. Okay, reason being that there was a break of the 50, a retest here of the 50. Here, you see market went back down again. So it will blow it up. Okay. Then SND USD. I will stop there. SND USD. Yeah, this is the one I love most, right? Now, let me show you something. Now, it's struggling for two reasons. Uh, Two reasons. This don't code resistance, right? But I'm telling you that this market will blow up. Why will it blow up? First, this area was a strong zone. So it's resisting it normally. It will just do like this. Let me show you. You do like this. It might not even go this deep. But will it blow up? Yes, it will blow up. Why? Market sat on below 30 for from 18th of this month till 26th, right? So remove weekends. So almost like 1 week, okay? It has struggled. So there's need for it to blow up, test 50 around this stone, hold the distance, retrace small, and continue going up. Okay? Now, for let me show you something. Now, each time you can see here, this low has been broken. There's going to be a retracement definitely. That will happen. So that retracement will go up before any more sell. Okay? So you see it here, something like this. Lower low, lower high. You see it, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we have a lower high, a lower low, like that until we come back to this zone, right? So we are not buying forever. We are buying that retracement to get back market price should get back here, should to get back up here before any further movement. All right. So let me take our questions and that'll be it. Okay. Yes, I said USD card is a sell. Okay, UJ. Somebody, let me look at USD JPY. The guy should be selling now. It's a sell market also. USD JPY. Let me just use. It's, it's a sell market that's in the sell massive. See now. Let's selling since around 2 a.m. Right? Very clean sell. So it will sell more. Yeah. Why would I say so? Because market has gone below 50% now RSI. So it will retrace back, test 50% like this. And continue. Yeah, so it's a sell market. Okay. And once your heart is strong on swing, someone like Bolu and Edward, once you enter that kind of trade of 4 hours, you are not closing now until you see a counter direction, right? So, for example, someone that enter this buy from here, your stop loss might look big, yes, 142 pips, but look at what happened. Market gave us 271 pips, more like double of that, right? So we are not closing until we have a buy scenario also. So that's for USD Then USD CHF, I don't understand that thing, but let me look at it. Okay, let's look at daily. No, I will not sell UNCHF. I won't sell it because if you watch carefully, market is coming from 30% here, 50% struggle, down movement, 50%. If you watch closely, market went above 50%, right? So it's a retest, okay, for more movement because the next possible zone here, LO2 is here. Sorry, LO2 is here. Okay, so I will be looking for personally to sell this pair, right? I didn't see any substantial sell it. Beside, 4 hours is coming from weak resistance. In as much as it's coming from 70, right? Or it is weak on 4 hours. Secondly, daily is a strong buy. A strong buy on daily. So I will look for itself. Okay. Any more question? All right. So guys, that's all for now. Once again, God bless you. Feel free to ask in the comment section or in our WhatsApp group and we'll gladly answer. See you next time and have a profitable week ahead. God bless.